Good afternoon, everybody. It's Scott Gillum with the ShadowTrader short video. Today I'm going to go through a review of both the SPX and NDX monthly, weekly, and daily. Tell you why I think we've got upside potential. And then we'll take a look at what Peter deemed his pick of the week, Tesla, for a potential trade that you might want to take advantage of. So let's start with the SPX. On a monthly basis, we've got a unique pattern that we haven't seen in a very, very long time, if at all. This monthly bar is now looking as a dragonfly doji. Statistically, the move on this one is to have higher prices coming up within the next month to where we take out or tag the last resistance point on that monthly candle coming in to the prior candles. That would be up there at 60.50. Not quite the all-time high, but 60.50. Let's go over to the NDX. Same situation. We've got a huge dragonfly doji with bottoming tail, dragonfly doji, on the month about ready to end. And the upside resolution, again, bullish. But right now we've got kind of an outlier in 1 or 2 days. But I'm still looking for that 21,000 here to be resolved by the end of May. If we take these and now move them down to the daily charts, and take a look just closer to Earth, we see that on the NDX, we have now confirmed on Wednesday the close above, on Thursday, the close above the 8 and the 21, and then confirmed once again on Friday as this NDX moved up. Next target to the upside would be this 50 simple moving average, and then, as I pointed out on the monthly, this area of support resistance that is pretty much an area that we would want to watch next would be around that 20,850 to 21,000 level there on the NDX. Now on the SPX daily, again, the 8 and 21 were confirmed on a close on Thursday, or close above it on Thursday, confirmed on Friday, and it is noted by me that where we ended on the Friday was into this area that we had for a rollover back in August, the reversal that we had in September, the support and bounce that we had in March, and then this little glitch here at the end of March into April. But that resolution of 821 and that monthly dragonfly doji leads me to look to the upside. Potential areas: 50 simple moving average into support lines where we had support on the way up, back to support on the way up. Didn't quite get back to support here in January. We lost it and came back within a few days in February, March. Same thing happened here at the end of March to April, and then we had the tariff information that brought this market to its knees. But that support area that we've seen to where we are now in price at 15.5 is easily seen moving to 15.7 or 5.7. I'm sorry, 5.5 and 5.7. So 5,700 would be the upside target. That's for the next week, 2 weeks, with earnings coming up. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia on the tech side. Earnings are coming in strong as they'd expected to be, and guidance is coming in. It was concerning to a lot of analysts whether or not guidance would be given for the next quarter companies are now starting to give that with this tariff situation coming closer and closer to a resolution. All right, how about that Tesla stock? Well, let's take a look at Tesla for a second on the techs. Tesla, after its earnings report, moved fairly drastically to the upside. They report on Tuesday, coming in on Wednesday, a gap up, held most of that gap, but it ended on a weekday. Then Thursday came. The gap held, the open was at the close, and we moved higher. Friday, market opens on a bullish note, and Tesla opens on a much more bullish note, as buyers stepped in and said things are better than anticipated. From the fundamental side of Tesla, they like what they see, they like what they hear for the future, and buyers stepped in to move it to these areas of resistance that we had back in March, around that 285 level. So we've captured the 8, we've captured the 21, and we've also captured this 50 simple moving average. Now, if we take a look at the next area that Tesla might have some concern with, that is up here at the 326 level. Easily moved above 300, 320, 325, 330. That area is the next target to the upside for me. How can I take advantage of it? Well, I like to sell credit, so I would be selling credit down below where we've been, especially down below or down right around this gap up that we had, the hold at the 21 and the 8 EMA, and then also use that credit to buy something to the upside. So here's a trade for you. For next Friday, coming up, the 2nd of May, sell the 260 put. Again, 260 is here. It's a tight put. It's at the base of today's, or this Friday's close trading. So this is where we opened at 261. So it's selling the 260 put, but I don't want to take $260 worth of risk, so I'm going to go down to the 255 and buy myself some protection. I've got $5 worth of risk now on the trade, with about 80 or 70 cents of credit on that $5 worth of risk. I'd also like to buy an upside call, and I'll do that for the week of May 9th. Buy something around that 340 level. Well, 340 is way up here. That's just above that 325. But if I get a move from where we are to 325, any long call at a higher strike is going to be worth a lot more than what I pay for it. So if I pay $1.87 for this 340 call, that means I need to do 3 of these bull puts to make this thing on a credit situation. So let's go through this. If Tesla does nothing and stays here at the 285 level from now until Friday, or even goes down to 265, I make $38 net on the trade. Well, what's the result? I've got a 340 call for free. I've got potential if Tesla wants to reverse and go back up. If things go good and Tesla starts to move, and it moves, let's say it moves from this 285 to the 3.25, well, I keep all my put premium, but now that 340 at the end of Friday is now going to be worth in the neighborhood of about $400 or $500. So this long call expands in value even before it gets to the 340 strike, just due to the fact that we've got a movement of Tesla to the upside. Keep all the put premium, benefit from the long call premium, and now I've got a free call that can go and go and go as long as Tesla continues to move. So there you go. Bull put with a long call kicker.
Hi there, this is Scott Yellow from the Stock and Options Room of Live Trading Suite. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And if you'd like to trade live with me in real time, click again that link in the description below. Good trading to you all, and I'll see you in the room.